Welcome. Right now I'm here in Chisinau at the bus station. There's a beautiful mosaic over there. And I am looking for the bus to Tiraspol, to Transnistria, an unrecognized state here within Moldova. So that's where I'm headed today. First I have to find a Marhshutka though.
First, we bought our tickets for the Marhshutka, and about 20 minutes later we were on our way to Tiraspol, the capital of the unrecognized state of Transnistria. To enter Transnistria, we had to go through customs at a fully equipped border control, which is a little bit bizarre, since Transnistria is only recognized as a country by South Ossetia and Abkhazia, which are themselves unrecognized countries. On the Transnistrian side, border control is run by Russian peacekeepers, and taking photos is strictly prohibited. But everything went smoothly, and soon we arrived in Tiraspol.
We arrived to Tiraspol, just checked into our Airbnb. And now the first thing we have to do is to get cash because card payment doesn't work because it's sanctioned, and the country has its own currency that you can only get inside the country. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Sheriff, which is the main supermarket chain here, and we brought some euro bills and we're gonna exchange them there into the local currency.
Sheriff doesn't just own the supermarkets here in Transnistria. They also operate gas stations, casinos, and even control the local mobile phone network. Besides that, Sheriff owns a TV channel, a publishing house, and a local football club, the FC Sheriff Tiraspol. And as if that wasn't enough, they're also heavily involved in local politics.
Thank you. So you can get this money only here.
Walking through the supermarket, I was surprised by the good selection of products. I'd almost say the availability here is better than in Chisinau. And check out the staff's uniforms. They look straight out of Soviet times.
This country is also the place where you can find the cheapest caviar in the world. So we got cash, changed, and now it's time to find a place to eat. There is a Soviet canteen here with typical Soviet food from the USSR, and we're gonna look what we can find there. So that's super interesting. There's a lot of communist stuff here. Hello. Can I get some of the vegetables, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but the food looks a little bit depressing. Okay, whatever this is. Looks like some kind of grain. Okay. I have no idea what that is. The tomato sauce is good. It's cold. Yeah, that is good actually. I would get this again with tomato sauce. The food was a solid 2 out of 10, and now it's time to explore the last remaining Soviet republic in the whole world, And over here we have the House of the Soviets for Tiraspol, or the City Hall.
In front of important buildings here in Transnistria, you'll always find a statue of Lenin, just like in Soviet times.
So here we have the pictures of some important people, and this one here is the founder of the country, the first president. And very interesting, over here we even have a cosmonaut. All the way over there you also see the sheriff headquarters. Which is by far the nicest building in the whole city.
It's no surprise that corruption is a major issue in Transnistria. It's estimated that many government positions are held by people loyal to sheriff. No wonder they have influence in local politics. Some sources even suggest sheriff practically controls the entire state.
So over here on the other side we have the city cinema. I don't know. This city really doesn't feel real. It looks like straight from the Soviet Union. Here I'm at the main square in Tiraspol, and we have a lot of interesting flags. So the country's flag, Russia, a statue of a Russian general, and here 34 years of independence from Moldova. Here on the other side we have some more interesting flags, and these are other breakaway states that are in a similar situation like this country. We have here Abkhazia and South Ossetia, both inside of Georgia. Let's have a look around, get a bit closer. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of activities for children everywhere in the city, like playgrounds. Ooh. Even restaurants have like playgrounds inside. And to be honest, I've never seen this many families with like so many children walking around the street. I think everyone here just starts a family if they don't leave the country. I think there's just like nothing else to do than getting children. So across from the plaza we have a tank here standing around in front of the Russian Orthodox Church.
Over here, you can also find some war memorials for the Second World War, the Moldovan Civil War, and the Soviet-Afghan War.
Here on the other side we have the main government building of the country, and in front we have a huge Lenin statue. Here. So they don't like it if you get too close up to take pictures of the statue, and you cannot go behind the statue. They're gonna freak out. So that's why I'm gonna stay on this side of the road. Over here we have a souvenir shop.
The shop was actually a little bookstore with a few souvenirs for the few tourists who make it here. Most of what I found were Russian propaganda items, magnets, stickers, and some pins.
Over here at this little plaza I found my favorite communist. I'm gonna show you. It's a statue of Harry Potter. Over here we have another park. It's a bit outside of the city center, so I don't think it is as well maintained as the parks in the city center because they're really nice. They even have Wi-Fi. But we're gonna check out this one here. So here's a map of the park, and I think it almost looks like they have some carnival rides here. The map looks pretty old, but maybe we can find some of the rides. Wow, these look so old, like these swings here. I remember these when I was a child. There were sometimes like traveling carnivals, like really small ones, and I had exactly these ships. But I don't think these are running anymore. They look pretty run down. There's music playing here. Maybe some of the rides are actually still running. I'm not sure. Okay, the stairs here are missing. I don't think this one here is still running. So we actually just found a lady. The rides over here are closed, but there's a big wheel over there which is opened. We just got tickets for 10 ruble each. This Ferris wheel looks like super scary and old, and I don't know why I bought a ticket for that. Fuck. I think I can't. I think I can't do that. That's like super scary. Fuck. Uh-oh. I hope I will not regret this. So just for context, I'm not afraid of heights, but what I am afraid of is this Soviet structure that is probably like 50 years old and not maintained. We almost made it to the top. Look at the view. But I just really don't like this. Oh my god, I survived this. Спасибо. It was a bit scary, but all good.